Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. Let's fix this really quick. Hold on. I know we are over here already off to a rough start. So I'm gonna once again be in a hurry because that happens sometimes. Let's use the Viseart palette today. This one is London Etoile. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's what it looks like. And it comes in this cute little sleeve, and you just pull it out like this. And then you take the little ribbon here. Oh, by the way, this is what the back looks like. But you take the little ribbon and you just tug at it, and you can open the palette. There's a mirror that's right here on the top. And then if you open it, here are the colors. Very pretty. We've got greens and purples and golds. So let's see what we can do with this palette today in the short amount of time that we have. Let's prime the eye. We have the Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. This is my absolute favorite eyeshadow primer. And although it is a bit oily when it comes out, I promise you, once it dries down on your lid, it dries to a nice tacky finish, and it will keep your shadows from creasing. I apologize for all of the racket. I have my window open because it is hot. Seattle has finally found the sun. Yay! It's supposed to be 85 today. And if you've ever been to Seattle before, we don't have air conditioner here. We don't do that. We don't do that here. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect number 4 Nectar color corrector. We're going to use this to correct the dark shadows or circles under my eyes. They're hereditary. It's normal. But I don't necessarily want them showing through my concealer when I put it on. So we're going to pop this underneath to try and cancel out some of that darkness a little bit. Let's do a little here and a little here as well. And then I'm going to grab a sponge and just kind of mush that out a little bit. I know, I said mush it out. I guess I meant blend it out. Oh man. Let's just get through today, shall we? So that's blended. Let's go ahead and grab this Lancome Tainted Doll Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I have mine in the shade 470. We're just going to pop that right underneath. I'm going to let that sit there for a little minute and get tacky while we work on the eye. There we go. So meanwhile, our eyeshadow base should be nice and tacky. So I'm going to grab a flat brush here, and I normally do my shadow in a gradient going from lightest to darkest. So let's pick a couple colors and we'll do that. We're going to start off with this color right here, the lightest one that's in the pot or in the palette. And we're just going to pat that all over the lid. And we're going to do the same thing with the other eye. All we're really doing is canceling out some of the color that's underneath. We're going to lay the other shadows on top of this. Just neutralizing the lid. Okay, so for our next color, let's go with this brown right here. Same brush. We're going to pat that right here. Second half of the eye. There we go. So now we have the two colors going. And then let's take the same brush and we're going to go in with How about this color right here? This purple. Popping that right on top of that brown. Bringing it right out to the corner. Okay. And then why don't we go in and grab our NYX glitter primer, my favorite. And we are going to put this on all the parts of the eye where we really want the next shadow to pop. We're grabbing just a small flat brush to add this. You don't need a lot. And we're just going to put that in all the places we really want the shadow to go crazy, get nuts. Okay, so we've laid that down. This is such a fantastic primer, you guys. You should check it out. It's really affordable, just like that Essence Prime Like a Boss base. Two of my favorite staple products. So I'm going to grab another brush. Let's see. How about this one? This is like a small flat brush. And we're going to take that purple right here. This one. We're going to pop that on the eye. Oops. Ooh, girl. And we're not blending or anything like that. We're just literally pressing the color into the eye. Hold on, this brush is not doing what it needs to do. Let's grab our original brush. We're just going to take it and flip it over. Yeah, there we go. A little more surface. And we're just blending that into the other purple. I know it's deep, but we'll fix it in a minute. And then with this shadow, I do feel a little bit of fallout. Not a lot though, but enough that I should probably mention it. And we're just going to blend it a little bit. And then taking the same brush, let's go in with this aubergine here, just to deepen out the edge a little bit. Right here. There we go. Really deep purple. And then lastly, I really like this gold. I would like to do something with it. Let's see. Let's grab this little fluffy brush and see what we can do with this gold right here. Not enough? Too much? A little more? Bright and shiny? What do you think? I hope it's okay, because it's what I'm gonna wear. I need a fluffy brush really quick just to blend out this crease ever so slightly, because I have a little patchiness going on here. Let's see if we can pull it up just a little bit. Slight clinging going on. I don't think I've had that before with these shadows, so this is new to me. Let's see if we can soften that edge a little bit. That's better. No one will be the wiser. There we go. Okay. Let's finish up this face, shall we? I do like this palette. I like the Viseart formula in general, but I think I'm going to use this palette again to make a green look with the green that's in there. I'm going to go in and do my eyes with the Demolition, which is a nice deep brown from Urban Decay. All I'm doing is lining my waterline because I feel like it makes my lashes look thicker. And I like my lashes to look thick. There we go. Can you see that? Okay, and then we're going to blend out under the eye. Now that we let this concealer stay here forever, fiddling around, trying to make it all work. I love this concealer. It's so skin-like. It's got a really beautiful finish. And it plays well with all of my foundations and tinted moisturizers. So it's a win for me. I'm going to take a little bit of this Fenty Pro Filter primer and put it in the places where I get oile. Ooh, I got a little visitor on my forehead right there. Okay, and then we're going to take some of this Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. If we are skin twins, I wear the shade 3N54, parenthesis Y463. We're doing a pump and then a half pump. Not much, just a little. I'm going to take our same little sponge and we're going to just lay this out all the places that we want the foundation to go. And then we're just going to blend it out. See what I mean though? How it looks just very skin-like between the foundation and the concealer. These are two of the nicest products that I've ever used for base. They really are. They're just lovely. Cover up a little bit of that melasma. Can't do too much about that, but can at least make it look a little more presentable. There we go. It's good. And then let's clean this up a little bit messy. There we go. So we're going to set the face with this Ruby Kisses HD Set and Forget setting powder. This stuff is really, really, it will snatch you. I'm telling you, like, it just is very, very strong. Plus it makes you look casket ready. So It will tone down throughout the day, but the initial sort of powder application is really, really strong. So if you have very dry skin, I don't recommend this powder at all. If you have really oily skin, I say go for it, because this will help to set your makeup and keep it in place all day long. But it's very drying, so just keep that in mind. All right, and then we're going to go back in and we're going to use this soft focus powder from Black Radiance, and it's in the shade Golden Almond, just to bring a little bit of color back to the face, because honey, we are not out here in these streets trying to look casket ready. That's not what we're doing. And then we'll knock some of this powder off here in a second. And all I'm doing is taking this little sponge that I got from Amazon. I'm just pressing it on top of the powder, because I don't want to pick up too much. This stuff is also pretty strong. All right, let's knock some of this powder off of our face, and then we'll go in with some blush. We are going to use this one from Ulta. It is called Retro Rose. I think it goes well with purple. It's a buildable powder, which is nice, but it also has a slight sheen to it. So you kind of get like a little 2-for-1 here with the highlight / powder. It's got a little bit of gold in it. I don't know if it's picking up on camera though, but it does. So you get like a slight highlight along with your blush. If you have really textured skin, you might want to skip this blush though, because the highlight will pick up on any texture that's on your skin. And then for my setting spray, I have this one size from Patrick Starr. I love this stuff. However, if you are sensitive to hairspray, this is not the setting spray for you. I have a mascara here from Lancôme. It's Monsieur Big. I'm gonna pop this on. I like this formula because it's wet, and I really enjoy a wet formula. I think it works well for my lashes, except for what I just did just now. Totally blinked. Does not have mascara underneath my eye. It's fine, we'll fix it. If that happens to you, just let it dry completely, and then you can just flake it off with a Q-tip. And then it won't smudge all over the place. It happens. But like I said, it's a really wet formula, and I like a really wet formula. If you have really long lashes, just make sure that you're looking down when you put your mascara on, so then you won't get the mascara on your lid. You know what I mean? Okay, and then we'll do the bottom. Yes, love this mascara. I change my mascara a lot though, so I try not to buy too many high-end mascaras because I change them frequently. I don't want to get any kind of like infection or anything in my eyes, so I'm very careful about mascara because it can really harbor a lot of bacteria. And I know they use like, you know, antibacterials, antimicrobials, and all that fun stuff in their products, but I don't play when it comes to my eyes. See how we were able to just flake off that little bit of mascara that ended up underneath. It's gone now. Pretty easy, right? Okay, so for underneath my eye, I was going to mirror, but I think I'm going to leave it alone today because I feel like the look is pretty dramatic enough. So let's throw on a lip. This one is from NYX. It's called Lingerie XXL, and it is in the shade It's Hotter. Comes with one of those little applicators. Ooh, this is a very bright color. Hold on. Let's fix this. There we go. Ta-da! What do you think? I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's bright. I think it's summery. I like it. It's fun. But I do like purple, so I'm biased. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.